the same hair and outfit. In this video, I'm going to talk about my newest foundation that I've added into my little kit of foundations, and don't mind this color. It keeps changing. Like right when I did my little hi guys, I was orange. Now I don't know what I am now. Anyway, this is going to be about the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I am in the color 5W2 Rich Caramel. I remember when I did my haul, I only said the number. I didn't say the name of the color. Bing! And so I'm just going to get right into talking about this foundation. So this foundation is basically like a full coverage foundation, or more like, I think they call it a medium coverage, but you can actually build this to be full coverage because I'm going to show you how I do that in this video. I actually built it up. And I'm so sorry the color is a little off when I'm doing my demonstration, so the foundation looks a little crazy at certain points, because I was looking in the viewfinder, I was like, oh Lord, I'm about to get some crazy comments that this is not matching my skin. As you can tell, I have it on and it's matching my skin. So I don't know what's going on with my lighting right now. I guess nighttime is, my lights don't like nighttime. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I really don't know. So you want to make sure that you start off with a clean face, and then you want to make sure that you have a moisturizer. Even if you have oily skin, moisturize that skin, because if you don't, your skin is going to go crazy and it's going to go into oil production overload and you're going to look like a grease ball. So moisturize your skin even if you're an oily grease ball. Then I proceed to use my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and I'm going to put that all over my skin. What I like to do is I like to put some on my fingertips and then rub them together. And then the first place that I apply the primer is on my acne scars, because I want to make sure that the foundation does not move from that spot, because that's the most important part. When we put on makeup, we put it on to cover. So we want to cover. And then I am going to proceed with using my foundation brush of choice today. It's going to be my dual fiber brush. It's the F50 from Sigma. And then I'm going to take my foundation. I'm going to give it a little shaky shake. And I'm going to apply it on my fingertips. And then after I put it on my fingertips, then I apply it on each section. Like I put it on the acne scars on each side, forehead, nose, chin, you know, all that good stuff. Then I'm going to take the brush and I'm just going to blend, as you can see here. And I really get in there on the acne scars. Really make sure that I'm covering that up. And so after that, I take a look at my face, and this right here, you can be done with that. Well, I want to cover a little more. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to put some more, just focusing on where my acne scars are, because that's my trouble areas on my cheeks. So then I'm going to add more, and I know that look like a lot, girlfriend, but we're going to blend that out. Now you can use the Beauty Blender, and y'all know that's that little pink egg thing. I have that too. But I noticed, because I use it both ways, I noticed that this blends a little faster right here. Like if you're in a rush, you could do this. But if you're trying to go for that beat face, which I think it's so funny, that term, don't get me started on a tangent about a beat face, because where I'm from in Connecticut, beat meant ugly. If someone said your face is beat, that meant you were ugly. Now it means you look good. Whatever. I noticed that if you are in a rush, it's best to use this brush. If you are trying to get that beat face, then you can use your Beauty Blender, because that does give a flawless foundation application. They both do. But one is if you have the time. The other one is if you are in a rush. And this is in a rush because I'm always in a rush because I'm procrastinating. I like to wait till the last minute to do anything. So we're going to use this one. Then I'm going to proceed with doing that. The one thing, well, not the one thing, the main thing that I noticed about this foundation is you don't need powder. You don't need powder whatsoever. You don't need no translucent powder, no other foundation powder. You don't need no powder. This stuff will set matte, but not matte in a way where you look like a ghost. Well, you can look like a ghost after a while, because I cover my whole lips and I'm just looking crazy. But it will not make you look dry. It will give you that matte, but you still have moisture in your skin, if that makes sense. So you don't need to put a setting powder on this whatsoever. Your face will look flat, because you know our faces are not flat as far as like color. We're not all one color. Whether you have acne scars or you don't, you're not all one color. So you do want to put some color back in your skin, and that's where my contour and my blush comes into play. I have my sleek blush kit, my sleek contour kit in dark, and then I also have my Inglot foundation that I'm using. Like I said in my other video, I have been using the Skin Detox Tea. So it's actually, I feel that it's actually purging my skin with all this junk. And what I'm ending up doing is picking at my skin. So that's why I'm having all my scars all over again. I think this is going to be just an uphill battle for the rest of my life. And I just have to accept that. So I've accepted the fact that I have acne scars. So what I need to do is I just need to make sure that the texture of my skin is smooth. So I can just cover these suckers up. Because when I wear this, or any foundation, people in the comment section always says my skin is flawless. Oh, your skin is so flawless. Your skin is so pretty. Thank you, but no, it ain't. Not at all. I know how to keep the texture of my skin really smooth. When you do that, you can get your makeup and it's just like magic. You don't want to be working with rough skin because then you're going to look crazy. As long as you can get your skin smooth, doesn't matter how many scars are on your face. You can cover them scars. You can't cover dry skin and bumps, you know. So, I think it says that this lasts like about 15 hours or something like that. The longest I've ever kept the foundation on my skin is 12 hours and it stays in place. I've also noticed that my skin doesn't get oily. Like, I get little, you know, I get a little T-zone area shininess, but it's not crazy. And also, it does not transfer. Let me go get a paper towel. Hold on. Okay, here you go. You see it's clear? I've had this makeup on my face for maybe about an hour now. So, let's go here. On my forehead. Nothing. Let's go on my nose. A little tiny bit, and I think that's because the blush is right there, but this is from the sides of my nose and this is in the middle. Now, let me get a clean spot. Now, see, this is clear. Now my chin. Nothing. It does not transfer. So, you could kiss your honey bunches of oats. You can rub all on his shirt. Everything. And it won't transfer. You can give somebody a hug at church. It don't transfer on their clothes. This is like amazing. That sold me right there. Because the thing that I used to hate is when my skin would get really oily at work or wherever I was, and I would pat and most of the makeup would come off. So it's like my T-zone would just start fading off because I was wiping it all off when I was blotting my skin. Here you could blot your skin all day and it does not come off. Like, wow, this stuff is amazing. This does retail for $37. Some places I've heard that you can get it for $35, but it's either $35 or $37. Bing! This is all you need. If you don't need no setting powder, you don't need no nothing. All you need is this and some blush because you don't want to look flat. You want to put something on your cheeks to bring your color back. And then you are just all set. So that foundation, I have been using that. I have not been using my other foundations in a long time since I bought that, and I think I've owned that for a few weeks now. And then also another thing is you don't need concealer. I just put a little to brighten my skin, but you don't need anything to cover your spots. So this is like, it has a lot of things in one. It has your concealer, your foundation, and your setting. All three things is in this little tiny bottle right there, and you don't need a lot. So, it is kind of worth the money, because if you got another cheaper foundation, you would need the foundation, the concealer, and the setting powder. So you would need 3 things, and by the time you buy all those 3 things, it probably equaled up to $37. With this, you only need 1 thing. So that is my review on, I know my reviews are all over the place, but I don't like them to be all structured and sound like a commercial. I like to be real. So if it's rambly, if it's all over the place, up and down, that's just my life. That's just how I am, you know? But anyway, that is my review on this. I also like to just show you my face, because you could talk about a product all you want. I could tell you lies. I could tell you words, but the proof is in the pudding. So just look at my face and then you'll just know. And this doggone eye just keeps twitching. But anyway, we're just going to cover that up right there. You can't see that now. But that eye just keeps twitching. Maybe because I'm tired. I think it's like 10 o'clock at night. I will see you guys another time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Love you guys.